I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and welcome to The Now, the spiritual news show on today, Monday the 11th of June 2012. And so we'll start with a weekly reading as usual. And so this week our angel guides are asking us to refocus ourselves on the message that we want to give out. And so what are you really about? What is your message? What is your gift to the world? It's time now for us all to take our places and start to deliver our messages, start to actually be who we really are and be who we want to be, and do what it is that we want to do with our lives and put that message out to others. They're asking us to refocus on this because it's always really important to refocus on original intentions for everything, including our lives. And so we tend to get a little bit caught up in the little details, so we can get caught up in the making of money or in families and just these little details that don't really matter in the big picture of it. If we focus on our greatest intentions all the time, then the little details take care of themselves. And so this is what our angel guides are asking us to do this week. They're also warning against judging others who aren't at the same stage as us. And so what they mean by that is everybody is here, everybody's incarnated here to do different things, to learn about different things, to create different things. We all have our own perspectives, and so we all have our own realities. And we don't need to judge each other because nobody is following the same path as we are. Our path is unique to us, and so we don't need to convince anyone of our way. We don't need to get validation from anyone else about what we're doing and who we are. We just need to focus on ourselves and focus on our own paths. And so that goes for other people as well. It's if you want that that support and that feeling that it's okay for you to be yourself and to be supported in that, is just start supporting others and being who they really are too. And so less judgment about what other people are doing and what they're saying. Don't compare yourself to other people because that's just another level of judgment. And so allow everyone, accept everyone as they are, and know that they're on different paths. And so it doesn't matter how wrong or how different it is to your path and what you know to be your truth. For other people, they have their own truths and they're living their own paths with their own lessons, and they need to have that contrast in their lives in order to be able to grow from there. And so there's no one way of living or no one right way to do anything or to be anything. And so we're really being asked to really focus on what is in our hearts, what is inside of us that we want to bring out and give to the world this week. And so moving on to Ascension news. And so we have being given help with our nervous systems. With the ascension processes, we're raising our vibration. It's very easy for us to allow our nervous systems to raise their vibration at the same time, like to get a bit too hyped up with it all. This can happen because of the instant manifestations that we're getting. You know, all this speeding up of time that goes along with the ascension process can cause us to start to get a little bit hyped up and have our nervous system up there with it. And so we're asked to calm ourselves down, and we're being given help with this at the moment as well. And one way that we can do this is to have a visualization, okay? And so if you visualize this happy bubble, and you can either visualize the bubble being created around yourself, or you can visualize a bubble in front of you and you walking into it, whichever is the easiest for you. The color doesn't matter of the bubble, whatever color you prefer to visualize it at, or it can be clear. But that will allow you to just have this little bit of protection. It's just like to protect you from negativity and protect you from other people, so that you can feel calmer, and so that's one way of doing it. Another way is meditation, relaxation, all of those usual things. Anything that helps you relax and get into your body, being out in nature, that's really good to do at the moment. Also tapping, EFT tapping, is really good to do. And we've also got changes in our cycles going on at the moment. And so you might find changes in body temperature, changes in sleep patterns. And so what's happening is we're raising our vibration in steps, and then our body's having to get centered in that energy. And so as we raise our vibration, it tends to throw our cycles out, puts us out of balance, and then we regain balance, and then it raises a little bit more and it throws everything out. And so you might find that, say if you're having sleep problems, You might be waking up in the night, every night for a week, and then you start sleeping again, suddenly to find out that 2 days later you start waking up again. It's just this step up in vibration, so don't worry about that. That's going to keep on happening. Same with female cycles, same with body temperature too, that might be fluctuating. All these cycles that we have in our human bodies will be changing and in flux like this at the moment. And so the more you can send to yourself, the bubble will help with that as well, the happy bubble, then the easier it will be for you. And this is all helping us to release and surrender. And so examples that you might find this week coming up are things that you are struggling to release and to let go of. So things in the past, or people in the past, situations in the past, things that trigger you. These might all come up this week to show you what it is that you're really not surrendering, what you're not letting go. And so when we talk about surrender, it's not about giving anyone else the control or the power over your life. It's taking a higher power, it's being more empowered in that, and knowing that you create everything yourself. And so why focus any negative energy at all on what you don't want? And so the most empowered way is just to let go of everything that you don't want, so that you have a more empowered stance of being able to choose your thoughts and your feelings based on what you do want in your life. And so hence back to this weekly reading is really focus yourself on your message, on who you really are, on who you want to be in the world. And so that make that your main intention this week. It might be good to write it down on a post-it note or in your phone to give you reminders of this, just to set that intention. I have an alarm, a silent alarm on my phone each morning, so that when I wake up in the morning and I look at my iPhone, there's a message up there that has me, that is focusing on my highest intentions. And so I read that every morning, and it just allows me to get aligned with those highest intentions for my work and my day. And so you might like to do the same thing too. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week. Bye.